Hey guys, my name is Michael, and today we are discussing about Harmony 1 is now Harmony done. They are going to dilute your coins with a new one that's going to be minted. Harmony, rest in peace. Guys, thanks so much for joining me in today's video. Let's discuss about Harmony 1 and why people are concerned about it right now. Let's get into it. There will be no bailout for those who were impacted by the hack, which is everyone. You will get 1 tokens, and that will be your reimbursement. You can only sell these 1 tokens on centralized exchanges. There's a lot of downsides to just being reimbursed by 1 tokens. This is not a good idea. The link to their reimbursement proposal is down below, and when we take a look at it, so on June 24th, Horizon lost $100 million due to a hacker gaining access to the bulk of the private keys controlling Harmony's multi-signature wallet. And following a global manhunt and even offering a $10 million bounty to the hacker to return the stolen funds, despite all of their efforts, the $100 million is long gone. Other exchanges have been alerted. Of course, the police have been alerted, but that money is no longer ever coming back to the project, and Horizon's investors are out $100 million. So there was a proposal, 2 proposals for a reimbursement of the $100 million. The first option proposes a 100% reimbursement by minting a ton of 1 tokens, roughly enough to make all affected users whole based on one's current 20-cent market price. The second option suggests only a partial reimbursement by minting 69 million 1 tokens, which would cover about half of the victims' total losses at the token's current prices. Okay, now we're actually on Harmony.1's reimbursement proposal, because that didn't make any sense. The first option was 4.97 billion won. Okay, I see that. 100% reimbursement with a minting of 4.97 billion. 3-year monthly emission of $138 million, 138 million of tokens, which is approximately $2.76 million right now. Minted tokens will be gradually brought into circulation. And then the second option, the 50% reimbursement, it's 69 million monthly, so approximately 1.38 million, with a minting of 2.48 billion won. So a lot of people are upset because both of these proposals suck. So all the current investors are going to pay for what happened last month to the victims of the hack. So you have 2 people who have lost a lot of money, or are the people who are going to be affected by this who weren't affected by the hack, and then you have those who were affected by the hack, and they're also going to get affected technically by this because they're going to get more tokens. However, the tokens are going to decrease in value. What they're worth today is going to decrease tomorrow and continually until this fails horribly. 1 holders have no saying in the proposal. All you have is whether you were affected by the hack and whether you should be reimbursed 50% or 100%. You got to bite the inflation. You have to sell 1 at centralized exchanges if you want to recover, for example, USDC or Ethereum, but later conversion. 1 being reimbursed will be minted and not from the Treasury wallet. Remember who said their Treasury wallet would cover the loss? They cannot. They will perform the hard fork to increase number of 1 in circulation. It's just like with what's going on right now. You probably have the Treasury printing a lot more money, and whenever the printing presses are hot, definitely doesn't help with inflation. So your 1 will be diluted by new ones that are minted in a span of 3 years. Harmony team is essentially claiming they're not responsible for the hack, they're not going to pay you, and the future investors will pay you by basically doing this reimbursement, which will drop the price. Less people will want to invest, which means over the next couple of months there's going to be a lot of volatility with 1, and there might be a case where there's even a pump by a lot of whales just to create a little bit more hype for their exit liquidity. And maybe some people might be able to recover some funds, but most people will lose out on this, and it's going to help some, but affect almost all. Minting tokens to reimburse those who lost is a lose-lose situation for both parties. This project is essentially going to be dead. And others are comparing this to Titan or Iron Phytons. Titan was a protocol with hyperinflation death spiral that was very similar to Luna and US Terra. So ignoring supply and demand, printing more one won't solve the actual issue. Those that will get reimbursed will barely have anything because of one going down, and those that have one will suffer the same. Creating sell pressure equals low liquidity, equals those that exit will literally lose everything. So rest in peace, Harmony One. That is that. The project has, maybe they changed their mind, but it's not a good ending. Who knows? Maybe there will be a rug pull even. That would be a fine finish. And this project actually had a lot of hope in it. Not anymore. Thanks so much for watching today's video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Really appreciate your support every single day. I know I've not had much time lately to invest into the channel. There's been some really stressful days, but we are approaching slowly but surely the end of the year, and next year is going to be better. There's a lot of stuff that's happening in the background that is going to streamline the process, and one of those things will be YouTube will be more streamlined, so we'll be able to put a little bit more into it, both financially and time. So things are going to get better. Right now it's just a very stressful time period, so really appreciate your patience. And I know I haven't had much time to respond to comments as well. That's because sometimes after work I have to even pick up phone calls from clients, you know, sometimes past 10 p.m., past 11 p.m. I had a client call me at 8 in the morning today, and there's stuff outside of that as well where, you know, I have to pick up $50 here, I have to make $100 there, I gotta hustle in other ways. So there's just a lot going on, and I don't have much time. But thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I try as hard as I can, so be patient. Have a good one. Bye.